Hey everyone!
Hello!
Brandon!
Oh gosh.
Where are we at? And what are we doing today?
We are back at Disney's Festival Center, aka you guys might call it Epcot, but all they do here are festivals anymore, but we are here for the Flower and Garden Festival. I almost said Food and Wine, but it is Flower and Garden, having just gotten over with Festival of the Arts.
Yes, and Flower and Garden is my favorite festival of the Disney Epcot festivals.
Awesome.
Because I love the topiaries, I love the greenery, I love the food. It's a win-win.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. And really quick, everyone, really quick. You might want to skip over this part, but for the first time ever in years, we rode the tram.
Oh, we did!
To get in here because it was right there, and they parked us way, way back. So we said, let's jump on the tram. And for the first time ever doing that, and we might have footage of it, I might have footage, but the driver slammed on his brakes because a guest, I don't know what he was thinking, jumped right in front of the tram, and we got like this far from hitting him. Look both ways, and a huge shout out, didn't get his name, but to the cast member in back who does the announcements, who made jokes out of the whole thing. He's like, and that, kids, is why we look both ways.
Yep.
And anyway, look both ways before you cross any streets, especially at Disney where there might be trams coming.
Wise words from Brandon.
Wise words, but we're going to go in. We cannot wait. We don't know how many times will we be back to this thing. We don't know. But we're going to knock out what we can today.
Yeah, we're going to try to get a bunch in.
Oh, we got
As always, we have the Passport. The Passport does have a page that has a QR code for the allergy-friendly menus. So definitely double check that. Also, pro tip and reminder, make sure to ask when you go to the booths about your special dietary need. We have already had some reports of at least one thing that was marked dairy-free, the tangerine soft serve. It is not dairy-free. So just and it's marked milk-free, like dairy-free on this allergy menu. So make sure to double check whenever you go. Be your own advocate.
Be your own advocate. Yeah. We always hope that us, other vlogs, but mainly us, can help with your journey through a festival like this. But be your own advocate.
Yeah, and just what we might experience this time might be different than what you experience. So it's always good to double check and ask. Ingredients can change throughout a festival.
Yep.
Things can get adjusted throughout a festival. So it's definitely good to double check.
Absolutely.
But there's a lot of good things. I'm super excited.
All right. Want to go eat?
Sushi.
Let's go eat.
Yeah. All right, we made it to our first booth, and it feels fitting that the first booth is one of my favorite things, which is the grilled corn that they have here. It is gluten-free, dairy-free, and vegan.
I'm just going to get a look at this.
Also, really quickly, first of all, it's usually very delicious, but second of all, why is this the tiniest piece of corn I've ever seen in my entire life?
It's smaller than normal, isn't it?
I was like, why is this so tiny? Why is this so tiny? But tiny, but mighty is what I'm going to guess. So it's going to get messy. We're going to be some creative cutting. Let's just dig in.
Dig in. Does everyone remember the band Korn? Wasn't Korn the band spelled with a K, though?
Spelled with a K.
Yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan.
Oh,
not
boy.
a not fan. Oh, yeah, how is it? I'm sorry, I'm going off on corn.
Well, this corn is delicious.
Okay. What about the band Korn?
I don't know if they're delicious, but this corn is delicious.
Okay.
Keeping the thing
We're
together.
leaving it in. Keep going.
This is really good. It has like a really lovely garlic spread on it, which
Let's get a look at it.
If you like garlic, you're going to love this. If you do not like garlic or you can't tolerate garlic, steer clear of this.
Okay.
But super delicious, so flavorful. I think this is a great item that just tricks everybody that is gluten-free, dairy-free, and vegan. Like you would never know. So it is always a winner. I'm always going to recommend this at the Flower and Garden Festival.
You always do, yeah.
But Disney, why you make this so tiny?
It's kind of sad.
I'm going to have to go back and get more.
Uh-oh.
Because it's so tiny, but super delicious. This is a winner. Definitely recommend. And now, the other item we got was the seasonal gluten-free risotto. So throughout the Flower and Garden Festival, this booth is going to have multiple different risottos depending on the time. This is their springtime one, I think. Maybe. It is I think a pea risotto with venison and a red wine sauce. It is gluten-free. It does contain dairy. I was going to check to see if Brandon could have it, but Brandon said, psh, to risotto.
Yeah, risotto's disgusting. But
And
then
then
I
he
saw the
saw
venison on it,
and then
and
he
I
thought
said,
better.
I need to... I wish I could eat Rudolph, but yeah, absolutely delicious looking.
So, in the Gordon Ramsay risotto test, see how this goes. It looks good. It tastes good.
Tastes good, okay.
Mhm.
Looks pretty good, yeah.
If you don't like peas, you're going to want to skip this. Definitely a lot of peas in it. The risotto is actually pretty well cooked, given it's a festival. So, Gordon Ramsay would approve. The venison is very flavorful, and I like the red wine sauce on here. So, if you can have dairy, this might be a really nice hearty option for the festival, and I can't wait to see what the other risottos taste like throughout the festival.
All right, so looking at both of these
These are
here,
both winners.
yeah, I was like, camera kind of went wonky, but we're good. This is gluten and dairy
I
free.
mean, the corn's always, gluten-free, dairy-free, vegan.
Okay,
and then
gluten-free, dairy-free, vegan. Gluten-free.
Yeah, and
not
we'll put-
dairy-free.
Right, not
Okay.
dairy-free. We will put in the other allergens that it covers on the allergy-friendly menu. This one was peanut tree nut free. But Brandon said, no, I don't
Yeah, I
want
said
risotto.
no. I was like, psh.
But really good. This is a solid start to the festival.
Okay.
And I would come back for both of these.
All right.
So we just left the Swirled Showcase booth, and everything's melting real fast
It's
because it's
melting
hot
quickly.
today. So we ended up getting the strawberry basil sorbet in a cup that is gluten-free and
almost went
dairy-free
over.
and vegan without any modifications as long as it's in the cup. And then we do have the honey mascarpone cheesecake that is gluten-free but does contain dairy. So I'm going to take bites, and then we're going to have Brandon take bites, and then we're going to divide and conquer so there's no cross-contamination.
And things are melting rapidly here.
Yes. Watch your spoon. That's nice.
Okay.
Very refreshing. I would definitely recommend that. Let me just stick this here on the side. And then we have been hearing a rave reviews about this like liquid nitrogen honey mascarpone cheesecake. It's got some blueberry with it.
But it is
they
not
put some
dairy
drizzled
free.
honey. No, definitely not dairy free. So this might be Brandon eating most of this.
No, no, no.
You're gonna love that.
Okay.
That's just like eating like a thing of mascarpone cheese
Awesome.
or cream cheese. So very good. Let's flip this around so Brandon
Yeah.
can try because it is melting real fast.
Yep. All right, I'm going to try this. I don't know what this
Strawberry basil sorbet.
is. Strawberry basil sorbet.
You'll like it. It's refreshing.
I do like it. Very refreshing. Delicious, actually.
Yeah, I know.
But let's dig into this.
I think you're gonna love that. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I'm trying. I'm going to eat the flour, everyone.
It's edible.
Mmm.
Oh, he's already going for another
Oh, my
bite.
gosh.
Yeah, cheesecake, definitely a winner if you can have dairy.
Yeah. I don't want to take all our napkins, everyone, but absolutely delicious. Highest to high recommends for both. But the cheesecake is a home run. But it's melting like crazy. Let's dig in. All right, so we actually have two booths right in front of us. But for me, and this is not gluten-free or dairy-free what I'm about to eat, but it's good for Brandon. So if you can have this. And this is from the Refreshment.
Yeah, the Refreshment port.
The Refreshment port, everyone. Sarah, pan down.
Plant-based.
Plant-based.
Loaded buffalo poutine.
Oh my Mickey.
I feel like this is going to be like where we went to, I don't remember what booth it was in the Odyssey, but you had, it was the chicken, it was the wing booth, the brewing experience at Food and Wine, and you had the buffalo chicken, the vegan buffalo chicken tenders. I feel like it's going to be this.
And everyone, we have no napkins, so if this is a mess, we apologize.
Oh, I have napkins in my pocket.
So
always be prepared.
This is vegan, correct?
Yes.
Vegan. Okay. Okay.
Is it good?
It's a winner. Oh. A little bit of spice there. There it is. Hashtag. There it is. Absolutely delicious. Home run. I think the price might actually be a little up. Disney lower it by like $2, but absolutely delicious. Highest high recommends. This is the chicken vegan poutine.
Yeah, I think it's like buffalo chicken poutine.
Absolutely delicious. Oh, don't let it blow away. I want to dig in more. I should have gotten 2 of these, but I want Sarah to dig into hers. She went to the Honey Bee-stro, like a little bee. Everyone, on the count of 3, buzz like a bee. 1, 2, 3.
Right. The next stop for me, as Brandon said, was the Honey Bee-stro.
Heck yeah.
I feel like it's tough to be a bug that says, "You make the world one honey of a place."
Is that from It's Tough to Be a Bug?
Yeah, for the pollinators. He's like...
The pollinators or something like that. Yeah. But what did you get, Sarah?
So I ended up getting the cauliflower dish with... It looks like a carrot puree, some rice, some asparagus. It's supposed to have a brittle on it, which it does not have. So maybe that just got skipped. Maybe there's something in it that contains gluten. I'm not sure. But this is gluten-free as is. If you're dairy-free, you do have to remove the brittle, which I don't have on this version. And then the carrot puree, that is the part that has the dairy. But it looks really refreshing, fresh, light. I like that we're getting lots of like grilled and charred things. So give it a try. It smelled really good over there because everything is all honey-based.
Not the bees! Not the bees!
Well,
the remake of The Wicker Man, everyone.
Oh boy.
Nicolas Cage.
I like the flavor profiles on this. There's lots of interesting textures, flavors, a little spicy, a little sweet. You've got the cauliflower with the grill, like sort of charred on there. I like it. It wouldn't probably be my top favorite thing, but I love an interesting kind of vegetarian gluten-free dish that feels very refreshing.
Awesome.
So if it feels fitting for Flower and Garden Festival,
okay,
I'll definitely get it again.
All right. All right, so we are at the Trowel and Trellis.
Trowel and Trellis.
Trowel and Trellis. I was thinking of the Star Trek Deep Space Nine episode, Trials and Tribulations. Anyway.
Well, I was also going to say really quickly, it is extremely windy right now, so we're going to see how well our mics do.
We're testing our mics and our little the buffers on them, little sound, or the little wind
cuffs,
whatever they are. Anyway, what did I get, Sarah?
You got the Impossible Meatball with a lentil bread. It is not gluten-free, but you can get it gluten-free without the bread. It is dairy-free and it is safe for your allergies. It's vegan. It doesn't say tree nut because there's a coconut oil in it, the Impossible products. But as long as you can do coconut, you're good to go.
Yeah, if you can do coconut. And again, we're going to do a couch video, everyone. But all my allergies, thank you. I have EOE, everyone, just a heads up. So that's how all that came about if you're new to the channel. But here we go.
And you had this last year, and I think you liked it okay. But you love the Impossible meat.
The Impossible meat is absolutely delicious. This is a hit. I don't want to say a home run, but at least a double. So, I'm going to talk with my mouth full with the wind blowing. Really, really good. Impossible meat is a home run. I love Impossible meat. I want Sarah to eat hers. Absolutely delicious. I know this is not gluten-free.
But it can be made gluten-free without the bread.
Yep.
Also, Brandon, do you want to quickly try a bite of the chocolate mousse since this is also peanut tree-nut-free?
But then I will have contaminated.
I'll have
two
spoons.
This will be the only bite I take, everyone.
Unless you like it. This is the chocolate mousse terrarium, and the presentation's very pretty.
I'm probably a mess. Very good. Sarah's going to love it. I like it a lot. I need to turn this camera around. Everyone, we need to get going.
Okay.
And it's still really windy.
It's still very windy.
Let's get a look at this thing.
I feel like we're on a cruise ship right now on the top deck.
Yep.
So I got the chocolate mousse terrarium, which everyone has already been telling us is really, really good. I feel like we got a version of this a few years ago at Flower & Garden that maybe had chocolate avocado mousse.
Okay.
I'll have to look back at our stuff. But this is gluten-free. It does contain dairy. It does say that it's nut-free, which is great. I wasn't sure if it was going to have almonds or anything in it. I love the edible flowers. See how it is.
Take a bite. Yeah, it's bad here, everyone. The wind is. It's great here at the park.
The mousse is very good.
Awesome.
That is extremely rich. If you can have dairy as a great dessert option, I would recommend sharing that because that is a lot of chocolate richness right there.
It is really good.
It's very good, but very rich.
All right. So Trowel and Trellis is a hit.
Yeah. I feel like that booth is always has really good options. And they switch it up with it being like fully vegan or sometimes vegan or mostly plant-based. So there's always some good things there.
All right, so we are in Deutschland, aka Germany, and we got two things here. Not everything is gluten or dairy free. Sarah, if you want to explain really quick.
Sure. Do you want to hold up the first one? That is the potato pancakes from the Bauernmarkt. They are gluten-free, dairy-free, and vegan.
So
also,
gluten-free, dairy-free, and vegan.
Can we pour one out for the ones that had the ham on them last year? The last several years, they got rid of those.
Those were so good.
Those were the best. So this is going to be a good gluten-free, dairy-free option. So you want to go with that first.
Oop.
Doesn't have ham or an aioli on it, so Brandon's going to be like, it's fine.
It's okay. I'm gonna push back towards Sarah there.
Oh, no.
It's okay. Not my favorite. Edible. I wouldn't get it again, but it's good.
They need to bring back the one with the ham on it.
But most importantly, Sarah.
Then you got the definitely not gluten-free, cannot be made gluten-free, will never be gluten-free pretzel bread.
And not dairy-free either.
And also not dairy-free.
So this is...
it's a pretzel bread with ham and cheese.
If you're a viewer of this channel, strictly for gluten dairy-free,
this
you
one's
can
not
skip
for
this
you.
tiny segment. So,
if you're Brandon and you have his allergies, this might be an option.
There it is. Number two of the trip so far. There it is. Hashtag absolutely delicious. I want to keep eating this, but I'm going to stop. Let Sarah eat hers. Absolutely awesome. This is a must get at the festival.
All right. The pancakes. These are usually pretty good. I always feel like I like this version better than Brandon does.
Yeah.
I'm glad they still have them here. Again, still wish they had the ones with the ham on them. That's okay.
So have Sarah have a bite. They're not bad. I don't think they're bad.
Listen, are the two of us ever going to turn down a potato?
No.
No. That answer is definitely no. Is it my favorite potato in the world? Also no.
No.
But if you're looking for something gluten-free and dairy-free, it's a very substantial portion.
It is.
Good flavor. The applesauce is nice. You can't go too wrong with it. It's probably not going to be your highlight at the festival, but a good solid option in the festival.
Right.
So I would recommend.
All right. Sarah is going for the allergy binder, everyone. Always remember you can ask to see an allergy binder.
Y'all.
We are full. We are so full.
Your gal, Sarah, is so full.
Hashtag Sarah full.
but I
Sure.
cannot come to the festival without sushi. It is my #1 favorite thing. It has been here for years and years.
Yeah.
Whoa, sushi down. Okay, that's how the rest of this day is gonna go. We'll get a nice composed one here. So this is a gluten-free option. The frushi itself is actually dairy-free. The whipped cream is the only dairy in the dish. So if you get it without whipped cream, you have a good dairy-free option. If you're a vegetarian or vegan, you are going to want to skip this one because the coloring in the soy paper does actually contain an animal product. So I would skip that.
Oh.
See?
I don't know if you can hear it, but
the Japanese drummers are also excited about this frushi. So even though I am so full and I don't really want to eat right now, I'm going to enjoy my frushi. So also remember last year when Brandon made a House of the Dragon reference when I had frushi.
did I? I don't. Everyone, Sarah will link to that video. Is everyone watching the great show Shogun on FX or Hulu or wherever it's playing in your area?
That
Shogun
is a phenomenal show.
Yep.
Highest of high recommends for that.
Shogun. Yep.
Also, highest of high recommends for frushi. If you come to the Epcot Flower and Garden Festival and you don't get frushi,
what's wrong with you?
You're doing something wrong.
Yeah. If you can have it.
Or if you like it, if you like rice, fruit sushi, highest of high recommends. It is amazing as always. I love that it's not overly sweet. We've had some really sweet desserts today. So this is a nice light option. I love the fresh fruit in it. The flour, I was like, achievement unlocked.
Okay, we got an achievement.
Because this is the thing you need to get when you come to Flower and Garden Festival.
We unlocked an Xbox achievement or a PlayStation trophy.
I don't know that we're going to try any more dishes today, but if not, we ended on the best note.
Best note. Awesome. All right. And like that, it's dark out.
It is dark out. We didn't film any evening time footage. And why is that, Brandon?
Because for a couple hours, we ran over to Disney Yacht Club Resort and met friends and patrons at Cruise Cup to have drinks and some food. We met up with Whitney and Carl. They're, again, two of our patrons. They're a husband-wife team, a duo, but two amazing, amazing people. So everyone, please give a shout-out and sound off for Whitney and Carl in the comments below.
Yes, it was awesome to catch
up with them.
It was
awesome to see them. So just awesome people.
Yeah, so now we're back in Epcot to recap today's hot but lovely day at Epcot.
And we're about to head home because we are disgusting and gross.
Yeah,
however,
we look a mess.
We did really well. I have the burps, everyone, or the hiccups. Not the burps, the hiccups. I'm hiccuping. No. Amazing day overall. We got in, I think, 6, 7, or 8 booths. I don't know.
We did pretty well in terms of coverage. I definitely want to get back because there were some things that we missed that I would love to try. Yep. We did even get to Mexico. The booth was just jammed there, so we skipped that booth.
Yeah, it was really, really jammed.
Yeah, so there's definitely some things we want to get back to, but I think we hit a lot of highlights. If you are coming to the festival, we'll try to do a follow-up video of some additional stuff.
We will do a follow-up video.
Yeah, so very quickly, Brandon, as we always do with the festival videos, what were your highlights and lowlights of the festival? Do you remember?
A few highlights, actually, but the #1 highlight was still the one Sarah couldn't have, the tater tot thing. The buffalo fake chicken. What was it?
Hold on.
It was from the refreshment station or something like that.
Refreshment port.
I don't remember.
And it was, I have the passport with me. I'm missing all the pages. Oh no.
Will this be edited out? Come on, Alex Trebek.
I feel like it's
anyway. It was the vegan poutine with the fake chicken.
Yeah, the chicken tendies.
Something like that. It was absolutely delicious. Very strong flavor to the buffalo wings.
Yeah, plant-based buffalo chicken tender poutine.
That was
crispy potato barrels with ranch and plant-based blue cheese crumbles.
Delicious. My favorite of the show or of the festival.
Yeah, what was any other highlights that you had? You liked
I liked the little bread. It was the little bread with the cheese And the bacon, not the bacon, is that the pretzel bread?
Ham and cheese.
Was that the pretzel bread?
Yeah.
From Germany.
Yep.
Absolutely awesome. Those are my 2 highlights, but I think I had another. There it is. I don't remember what it was at this point. We'll go back and watch this video with you. But it was delicious.
Was there anything that you would not get again?
What didn't I like, Sarah?
Well, I was going to say...
I don't remember, everyone. It's been a full couple hours.
I think you liked the lentil, the impossible meatball.
Oh, that was really good. Yeah, that was
too.
really good. Absolutely delicious.
Okay. Well, Brandon loved all the things.
No misses for me. Okay, it's not a miss, but I had a bite of Sarah's little pancake thing.
Oh, yeah, you didn't love the potato
I didn't love it. It was good. Would I eat it? Yeah, probably, but I wouldn't. I don't know. I wouldn't buy it. If someone handed it to me, I would eat it.
Okay, well, my highlights, of course, frushi. I can't not get the frushi. I will say I was really bummed because they have a plant-based steamed bun there that we were really hoping Brandon can get, and it had the dreaded cabbage in it. It was indeed vegan, but it had cabbage, and Brandon's allergic to cabbage. So, no steamed bun at the Japan Pavilion. Get all sorts of music going.
Yep.
And then I would say my other highlights, of course, actually, here's a weird one. Remember, I thought the cauliflower, I was like, oh, it's just okay at the Honey Bee-stro.
Yeah.
The more I ate it, the more I loved it.
Oh, really? The better it got.
I
Okay.
really loved that dish.
Okay.
So the honey glazed cauliflower, a winner. And then also, was it fresh? Hold on. I'm losing all my pages. I had them all ready.
Sarah literally had them ready. What? Sorry, Farmer's Feast. We spoke over each other.
The grilled corn, phenomenal. And the veal loin with the spring pea risotto, I really liked.
It looked good.
I can't wait to try more risottos and give them Gordon Ramsay rankings.
How many Ramsays would this have? Gordon.
I feel like this would have probably had, if it was out of 5, a 4.
Okay.
Maybe a 3.5.
All right, that's solid. All right, so overall, I think great day at the festival.
Yeah, lots of really good food. I really want to come back and try some more things.
It was really hot out today.
It was really hot.
It was hot. As
and
of
we didn't
now,
get drinks.
no alcohol, but we had alcohol at Cruise Cup.
But I want to come back for the cider flight.
And me and Carl had some awesome old fashions.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Carl? Leave a comment below.
I do want to come back for the cider flight in Morocco, and I also want to come back for the Glutenberg Blonde Ale from the Canada Pavilion because they have gluten-free beer. That's actually, if you're a celiac, is going to be a good option.
We got that last year, didn't we?
Yeah, we got it last
year.
year.
I remember that. But yeah, everyone, today as we filmed this was the hottest day in Florida this year yet. So it really was hot. So we're sorry if we weren't all punchy like normal, but we're still the same old Sarah and Brandon you've always known and loved.
You got to get used to the temperatures.
Yeah, yeah. Even as local Floridians, you have to get used to the temperature because you never actually fully get used to it.
It's true.
Anyway, anything else, Sarah? Or
no, I
Sarah
would
Bear?
say ask any questions you have about the festival in the comments. If there was a dish you thought looked great, let us know. And
I have an itch.
let us know what we missed that we should have tried this time so we can get it next time.
We missed a lot. But anyway, thank you. Thank you to each and every single patron on Patreon. You guys are awesome. Today was Whitney and Carl we got to meet up with. Again, they support us on Patreon. Thank you. Thank you to our subscribers. If you're watching this and haven't hit subscribe yet, please do it. Thumbs up, everything. Leave a comment. Again, shout out for Whitney and Carl. Again, we didn't vlog that part. We only vlogged this, but we always like to have a shout out when we meet up with not just fans or patrons or subscribers, but friends.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. So with that,
that's it.
We will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.